Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And if you're new or just clicked on this video, thank you very much. My name is Alexis and this is the Goddess of Daydreams Tarot. Today we're going to be doing a reading on the full moon in Leo and its energies. We're going to be checking out the energies that Spirit and our divine teams wants us to be aware of, to be open for, and cautious of with this full moon in Leo. Please take what resonates, and I hope you receive and enjoy the messages that come out from this reading. We are starting off with the Les Vampires Oracle to pick up the overall energy coming through, and then we'll go into more detail with some other oracles and tarot. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective for this full moon energy? Mind you, the full moon is also falling on Imbolc, so it's definitely going to be quite powerful, like regenerative energies coming in. We are halfway through the winter, so definitely this full moon in Leo is needed during this time. All right, Spirit, what do you have for the collective? Let me get a card. Okay, I guess we're gonna get two. Okay, wow, this card seems to be very popular for the collective. So the first card I have is Eternal Youth. Energy, newness, vitality. Last year I have gotten this card a lot when I would do like a collective reading or like a moon reading. So definitely for the collective, your energies are really, they're like raw and powerful. So it's not a surprise to kind of see this energy coming in for the full moon in Leo. So keep in mind that maybe for a lot of you, you're still receiving a lot of downloads, a lot of upgrades, and still going through ascension during this time. The next card that we have is compassion, empathy, simpatico, kindness. Interesting. So Spirit told me that the main one of the main energies that are coming from here is that you grow more powerful with kindness, or your power grows when you're more compassionate. Now, Spirit is saying, hold on, I gotta add this in. Spirit is not saying don't be a pushover. Spirit is saying be compassionate and be kind to the energies that are in need of it, that are well deserving of it. You do not, like, if some of you are like feeling like, do we be compassionate towards the enemy and towards the evil? No, I'm gonna, personally, I cannot give sympathy to those who want to see me ill and bad health or in death or in horrible energies. Don't put your energy and especially your compassion to people that you know don't deserve it. But put that compassion and that sympathy energy or the empathy energy to those who know are deserving of it and need it. I'm going to pull another card out of this. But yeah, for a lot of you, when you are more compassionate or when you are kind, and it doesn't have to be towards others, it could be towards yourself. Your strength grows and your power grows through that. All right, we have She Who Dreams, Isra, Escape, Dreams, Fantasy. Oh, I feel like this is a lot of you in the collective. You're just manifesting a better world. And it seems with this full moon and being in a fire sign, you are willing to put in the energy and the effort to making a more compassionate world. Or Spirit is asking you to use your energy to bring in that I guess that dream for it to come to life. Get it together. Let me take a sip of water. Why dream of a better world when you can contribute to a better world? For a lot of you, your energy is meant to bring in a better world, a new realm into this earth. And it's going to be through your compassion, through your kindness and whatever actions that you use or take to bring in that new world that you are dreaming of. Let me just marinate on this. If you're dreaming of a better world, Spirit is saying your energy is the key to bringing it to life. Let's go into more detail with some other oracles. Come on. Okay. Let's get 3 more, Spirit. Come on. Let's see cards. Let me get 2 more. One of the energies I'm being told as I'm shuffling is someone is going to try to use your compassion as a way for them to be excused to continue doing the horrible actions and energies that they are doing either towards you or towards others. So that's why I say be careful who you're compassionate to, because someone will use your compassion as leverage or as a way to get what they want or not be held accountable. Now, first card I have is Origin, Initiation, Creativity, Vitality. So I kind of sense with this card for the collective, especially with this full moon, you guys are planning and thinking about how to make the world a better place. I know this is always a conversation that has happened for centuries, how to make a world a better place. And to be honest, when we do have those conversations, energies and actions do happen that the world does become a better place. I understand right now where we are, we're like, where is the better in this world? There are better, there are better days coming, but in order for those better days to get here, we have to do our part. Now, for some of you, you probably feel like, and things are limited. Speech is being limited, sharing information is getting limited, getting together is limited because people want to be in everybody's business and, there's no privacy anymore. But there is always a way. And with this Origin, Spirit is letting you know that you and many others will find a way to bring in a better world and to bring in these new energies that the world and the people need. Next I have is Marionette, Dictatorship, Domination, Reluctance. So this is kind of what I was saying earlier about how someone would use your sympathy as a way to get away with whatever they want and do whatever they please. You have to be careful, again, who you're going to be sympathetic and being compassionate to. It is a very powerful energy. And with that energy, if directed in the right way, it can help build somebody, either positively or negatively, if I said that right. But yes, like the compassion, let's just say compassion is food for the soul. You don't want to feed a corrupted soul compassion, because then they're going to feel entitled and feel in the right to continue being the way they are and not changing for the better. Because if I'm being shown compassion for, doing horrible things to the masses, then I'm going to continue doing horrible things to the masses because people think that it is okay. They're showing me compassion. They're showing me sympathy. they're being kind to me even though I'm not being kind to others. So you don't want to feed the monster. Now, with the compassion, when you're feeding it towards a person who is good, who is of light, who follows, the path of righteousness, that is going to be fueling for their soul, for their energy. And they're going to want to do more and push more and be more in this world and for others or for themselves, depending, the situation. But for the collective, your compassion is fuel for the soul. So be careful where you direct this compassion, because you are, even if you're dreaming for a better world, you don't want to give your energy to the ones that are trying to destroy it or to delay it. Next I have is evidence, detection, investigation, proof. Now, this is an interesting card. I'm going to have to pull some tarot on this, but I feel for some of you, you are in a situation where you have been kind and gentle and, again, compassionate towards someone or towards something, and it's not wielding the results that you expect. And it goes back to what I was saying. Don't give your compassionate energy to people that are in the energy of hurting and doing harm to others and belittling others. I kind of feel with this, you are gaining some, with this evidence card, you're getting some type of insight on, oh, hold on, Spirit is telling me something. For some of you, you're noticing a person or maybe a group of people that are being compassionate or being kind to someone or another group of people that is just basically they're adding more fuel to the fire. And you are kind of collecting some type of, I don't want to say like if it's like a physical evidence, maybe it could be video, maybe it could be documentation of like contradictions of something that they're busy supporting this person. I'm going to have to go into more detail with the tarot for this, because I want to know what this evidence card is for the collective. Last, I have this overload, excess, obligation, overwhelm. Now, this feels like when the enemy or whoever you're dealing with that is of low vibration, they are going to try to spin this around and manipulate you into believing that you're not being compassionate towards this person or towards this cause or towards this energy, and that you have to be compassionate to them. You have to show them kindness. You don't. Even though they're going to overload you with some type of guilt, you need to push it to the side. That guilt does not belong to you. You have the right to deny the kindness and the compassion that other people assume that is due to them. I'm getting this energy of like someone in your life. It's like, I deserve your kindness. I deserve to be treated with kindness and with compassion. Where is my sympathy? And this person had probably done you dirty, did you dirty in your face, did you dirty behind your back, and now they expect some type of sympathy because they're going through some type of karma or they're going through some type of hardship. Nope, you caused that on yourself. And I cannot I cannot be compassionate towards you because you put yourself in the energy in the first place. Something like that. So with this overload card here, collective, don't allow people to bring guilt into your life if you don't feel certain compassion or a certain energy towards certain people or cases, because you know these energies, these people have done wrong and they're busy getting their karma. Now, let's go into more detail with some tarot. Okay, interesting. Let me get these two together. All right, let me get two more, Spirit. Too many. Still too many. What's going on, cards? What is going on with you? Interesting. Okay. Heavy water energy in this reading. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. You could have these energies in your birth chart, or you could be working with one of these water signs. Okay. I'm going to put this sideways. So, with Origin, I have the Eight of Pentacles. So this is, for a lot of you in the collective, you are beginning to try to plan out or work out ways where you are giving your energy to the right places and to the right people. A lot of you, I kind of feel like you're working on some type of group, or you want to form a group or a coven or some type of get together where you guys are sharing energies and insight, and through your words and through whatever actions that you take, you are going to be healing each other. Maybe for some of you, you are joining a cause. Maybe for some of you, you are going to be some type of guest speaker and speak about, for some of you, I'm being told like some of you are going to be giving lectures about forgiveness, giving lectures about the importance of kindness, because I definitely feel like the world has forgotten how to be kind to each other. So a lot of you kind of want to remind the world and bring back that energy of what happens when you are kind. Maybe for some of you, you are going to be speaking out stories about when you were kind, or when you were kind and helping other people and certain things have happened. I kind of feel a lot of communication is working out, and a lot of people are getting together, and especially for the collective, you are being very mindful the type of energies that you're inviting and talking to. Maybe for some of you, you're setting up some type of forum or some type of blog where, people can speak highly about others, about themselves. Maybe for some of you, you're starting a page that just focus on, positive news, something positive that has happened in the world. To continue bringing in that light, bringing in that energy, and allowing it to grow and to spread for others to see and to do the same. Now, next, with Marionette, I have the Three of Cups and I have the Moon. So again, be careful who you're inviting. For some people that are going to be trying to come around you, they're going to be, oh yeah, love and light, and we're part of the Starseed group. We're here to bring love into the world. But some of these people got a secret mission to bring some type of disarray, to bring some type of chaos. Also, Spirit is letting me know that with this whole row of cards, some of you are going to be discovering a lot of people that were secret enemies, or like enemies of the dark, secret people of the dark collective. You're gonna definitely see somebody's mask fall off. Excuse me. Let me take a sip of water. For some of you in the collective, you're going to realize that the people that you have been hanging around with, either for a short period of time or a long period of time, do not match your vibration. I feel like for some of you, you're gonna have like a conversation one day or one night, and you're gonna, show like your vulnerable side and show kindness towards someone or something, or speak highly about something or someone, and the people around you are going to talk down at this person or at this situation. You're gonna, whatever you speak about is going to be showing their true colors. For some of you, you might be sharing the type of world you wish to be in, the world that you're trying to create, the world that you are manifesting. And there's going to be people that are going to, I guess, get the ick about it because they love living in the world that we're currently in right now, with the confusion, with the chaos, pretending. I feel like for some of you, these are also people that pretend that everything is okay and we just got to live life and move along. And I understand that we have to live life and move along, but at the same time, we also have a responsibility. We have a duty, and that is to maintain the balance in this world, especially when it comes to good and evil. And let me tell you this right now, the balance of good and evil is highly imbalanced, and we have to do something to correct it. It's not just going to go away on its own. And if you're expecting God to come and step in to regulate these energies, God is not going to do that. He can only do so much. It is up to us to put extra regulation because, again, we live in this world and there's good and evil, and it is up to us how much evil and how much good there we want in this world. But there must be a balance. Next, with evidence, I have the High Priestess. Come on. This. All right, seems to be focused enough. Spirit is going to show you something. I feel with this evidence in the High Priestess, Spirit and your divine team is going to be showing you where your energy is leading to. And you're going to be like in a what the hell is going on here? I think for some of you with this evidence and this High Priestess, you're going to realize that your energy has been impacting someone that you thought was a good person, and you're going to be realizing that your energy has likely been enabling this bad behavior or these bad connections. This could be towards friends, this could be towards family, and this could be towards like coworkers or whoever you know. Now, whatever compassion and kindness that you have been showing to this person, Spirit is going to show you that that energy that you have been giving to them, they have been using it to hurt and cause hindrance towards others. Now, this is going to be where a lot of us are going to have to make a decision or to take action. And that is to let the person know that you do not support their behavior, you do not support their actions or their ways. And if they cannot correct themselves, then you have to move away from that energy. I'm going to pull an extra card for this High Priestess. Because again, do you want to keep fueling the beast? Do you want to keep feeding the beast? When you are dreaming for a better world, but you're actually giving the energy of the beast that is trying to keep the world the same. For some of you, especially with like the Three of Cups, the Moon, and the High Priestess, and these energies, like Spirit is going to show you, like, we need you to stop feeding the beast. We need you to stop giving them the okay, giving them the approval of continuing to act and behave like this. So yeah, with the High Priestess, I have the Knight of Cups. Like, you're going to come towards them like, I'm trying to see things at your angle and your perspective, so I can understand why you act the way you are, but act the way that you are. but at the end of the day, you are hurting people, and I don't want to enable that energy. And all you can do is warn them with the goodness of your heart. If they can take it, that is good, and they can work on themselves. If they don't want to take it, you have to move away, because if not, you're going to continue feeding this negative energy so that it can continue doing more harm than good in this world. So when this time comes, you have to make the decision. Do you continue feeding the beast, or do you start putting your kindness and your compassionate energies into the right places in this world? And then last, with overload, I have the Three of Swords, but I have it in reverse. So again, this kind of leads me back to the question: do you want to continue feeding this beast that is bringing people down, that is causing harm, that is causing heartache, or do you want to move away from them and put your energies and efforts into people or to someone that will do good, that will use your compassion and your kindness as fuel to do good, and respect it and honor your compassion and your kindness, because that's what you want people to do, to honor your kindness, to honor your sympathy or your empathy. With this Three of Swords at the side, again, this person is going to try to manipulate into making you think that you are being a horrible person for not supporting them in their evil deeds. And you're going to have to walk away. And yes, there might be some type of heartache, and there might be some type of, sadness, but that is going to be replenished. And that will not be held over your head. You will at least not feel the guilt knowing that your energy and your kindness help fuel a monster. At least you could be like, well, you know what? I stopped feeding and closed their mouth, and I'm going to feed myself likely the compassion and kindness that I have been missing out, that other people are not deserving of. Because I am also sensing for a lot of you here that you have been compassionate for others, but you do not show it for yourself. And Spirit is saying that a lot of people that are around you are taking advantage of that, and you're going to have to cut them off if they cannot change their ways. Let me get an extra card for this Three of Swords at the side. All right, with the Three of Swords, I have the Two of Swords. You guys are, you're going to block this energy off. You're going to I'm going to do what's right for me. And if that means cutting you off or denying you the compassion that you are used to, then so be it. For a lot of you with this Two of Swords, you are protecting yourself from this energy. You're deciding to put yourself first and not feel the guilt that other people want you to feel, Excuse me. You rather take the heartbreak of leaving the person that is causing harm rather than taking the heartbreak of them doing something atrocious or something vile, knowing that you are part of it. Because you will not be able to carry that type of guilt. You might carry the guilt of damn, I had to cut them off. I feel bad. We had history and stuff, but that will heal over time. But the energy of knowing that you have supported this person doing evil and knowing that the outcome will be something dire, something vile, that's going to be harder to carry, because you're going to continue going through this world questioning yourself, asking, I could have stopped this. I could have done more. I could have done better. Just second guessing yourself. But you're going to spare yourself from that energy. I feel like getting an extra card. Let me get the outcome, Spirit, for this situation. Mm-hmm. All right. We have the death card here. So we have the moon, the high priestess, and we have death. We have all of the water cards here. So this is definitely an emotionally intense energy that's going to be coming through the full moon. And with this death card here, it's going to ask you, do you want to feel good? Do you want your energy, to do you want to feel good about your energy and where it goes? Then you're going to have to cut off certain things and certain people out of your life. If you really want your compassion to change the world, then you must put your compassion towards yourself and towards others that are going to honor honor those energies and respect those energies and do right like you are doing right. And with that, the death comes in and makes the changes that are necessary. And I feel like with this death card here, it's been a long time coming because with the moon and the three of swords and this three of cups, it's giving like very fake energy and just being very like it is what it is. Or what's that other saying? Life is unfair. Like that's such a cop out. Like no, we're not going to be living life unfairly because you say it's unfair. And then for that, you're also supporting the people that are making life unfair when it can be fair. So you got to get out of my life. Let's wrap up this reading with some final messages from the Clo. See what the Clo has to say. Do I take? Okay, I'll take the 3. So we have the loop. We have the maze. And then we have the power. I actually like this triple combination going on here because again, it's like, do you continue supporting this cycle of giving your energy to people who don't deserve it, who use it and abuse it to commit and do horrible actions, maybe some crime and just mistreatment? Or do you take back your power and at least start, what's the word I'm looking for? Do you take back your power and start receiving, not receiving, restoring yourself of the glory, of the beauty, and the compassion and kindness that you are deserving of? So with this loop, you're breaking. With this maze, you're leaving. And with this power, it is being restored. Especially heavily with this full moon energy. I do like the power is with the Leo energy because it's all about self-empowerment. It's about your inner light, your inner power, and what you want to do with it. Do you want to put your power into positions where again people are going to respect and admire and and honor, or do you want your power to be used by others to continue doing harm and treachery and evil in this world? It's kind of like, do you continue being complicit by showing compassion to the enemy, or do you start gaining numbers and the power back of the collective who have been done wrong and have been through evil and such trials that they believe like they're all alone? Okay, hold on. Yeah, something told me like there are some people that just feel like they are alone in this fight, that what they're doing is not enough. They don't have the support that they need. And for a lot of you in the collective, you are going to be the support, and especially the support for your divine team and for the world that you wish to bring in. You will be supporting the better world that is coming in. You just got to know, but spirit is going to reveal where your energy is being fueled at, and it's going to be up to you if you wish to continue to feed, again, this beast, or you continue to feed those who will honor your light and your power and continue to do the same thing. Do you want your numbers to dwindle or do you want your numbers to grow? And with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this reading. Please give it a like, share, and subscribe to my channel for more insight and messages. I would truly appreciate it, and it will give tremendous support to my channel. And thank you to the new and current viewers and subscribers for coming back to my channel to hear my messages. I hope this reading has given you the insight, clarity, and answers that you need. And if you feel that this reading did not resonate, no worries. Feel free to check out the other readings on my channel. There's definitely a message there for you. My collective, good luck with this full moon in Leo. Definitely utilize this energy to call back the power that has been used and abused and misled for all the wrong reasons. For a lot of you in the first, for the 1st of February, or at least the first week of February, it would be great that you do a call back your energy, especially calling back your energy for people who have used and abused your emotions and your heart and your goodwill towards them. And then after that, you start showing the kindness and that positive energy towards yourself, towards those that you know are trying to make a positive difference in the world. Because again, your kindness is fuel for the soul. You can either give it towards the souls that are corrupted or the souls that are doing good and trying to do good for the world. So make sure that you are taking care of yourself and that you are also taking care of those who are deserving of your love and compassion and kindness. And with that said, stay safe and have a good day.